Hi, my name is Sarah Kennedy. I'm a transfer student at Clemson. I went to the new student dialogue for mental health in college, awareness and stigmas. I chose this one because I thought it'd be really interesting and kind of cool to hear about. And when we first got there, we did introduced ourselves and played a little game. It was kind of fun. Then we did got this worksheet, and it had categories like your religion, race, ethnicity, say that word, and you had to fill that out, and then you picked one that was a big part of your life and how it changed throughout your life, basically, like different ages, and that basically is something you just chose that you identify yourself with largely, and you kind of could compare that to someone who had a mental problem. That would be their huge, what they identify themselves as a lot. It kind of made me think of that. And then the next activity we did was there is a piece of paper for everybody, a big poster thing up on the walls, and the instructors would call out suicide or a type of mental disorder, and you write the first thing that came to your mind, which a lot of times was stereotypical stuff. And then we walked around the room and saw what everyone else wrote, and then we got in groups of 3 and talked about why we wrote stuff and brought up what we wrote and stuff. And then after that we watched some videos about people who try to commit suicide and stuff, and how you think most of the time people who's going to commit suicide would be depressing and stuff, when most of the time you don't know, they're hiding it. And I felt like this dialogue was very helpful. It was really interesting, and it broke a lot of stereotypes. Everyone, at first, it was very no one was talking and not really getting into it, but as it picked up, people got more involved and more people started talking. And I felt like when people got in smaller groups, they talked a lot more. But at first, it was more the instructors had to push the topics and push things to be spoken about. And I also at the beginning, they also made clear that this was a not really an argument, but you talked about topics and switched opinions. You didn't want to get real argumentative. It was I guess a safe place. So that was really nice. And I could tell that it was really a chill place and all that, and it was really interesting. Myself, I was real quiet at first. I didn't say much, but when we got in little groups, I was more talkative. I'm not really a speaker outer person, but small groups I talked more, and then toward the end I got more talkative, and the instructors, I could talk to them pretty easily. They were very helpful, and they were really nice, and just polite and very easy to talk to. A lot of people there were real nice too. I met some new people who were real nice, and it was real interesting. I had a good time. I feel like most people did. I learned a lot of new stuff, and it was really good. I thought it was going to be really long and boring, and it just turned out to be quite interesting to hear about what other people talked about and thought about different types of mental problems and what really happened and stuff. And it was a good little workshop, and I really enjoyed it. And this is my dialogue for Library 100. Thank you, and bye.